All right, guys, let's sketch this graph now. I kept it in factored form because it's usually easier for me when I'm doing sign checking. So first I'll start with my vertical asymptotes at -3 and +4. And then my y horizontal asymptote is at y equals 2. Then I'm going to plot my intercepts. So my x-intercept is at 2 and 4, but 4 is impossible because that's where my asymptote is. And then also my y-intercept is at -4/3, so that's -1 1/3. So over here, my curve can either be above or below this line. Since there is no x-intercept, I know it has to be up here. Same thing on this half, right? My curve can either go like this or like this, following my asymptotes. But since there's no x-intercept here, I know my curve goes here. So now I've got to see what happens in between here. Now remember, in the center, you can cross your asymptotes. So I need to do some sign checking. So first I'm going to check an x between my y-intercept and this asymptote. So I will check x equals -1. So I'm plugging -1 into this factored function. So that's 2 times -3 times -5 over 2 times -5. Now notice these are always going to cancel. So that becomes -6 over 2, which is -3. So I know here it's going to go down instead of going up. So now I know it's going to connect here, but I want to see if it's going to go up or if it's going to come back down. So let me check 3, which is a good point between 2 and 4. So check x equals 3, plugging it into here. 2 times 1 times -1 over 6 times -1. So that's 1/3. So I know this is going to come up to the positive. And there would be the sketch of my graph. I only had to do 2 sign checks to figure out what happened here and here.